Hello!
Hello!
We were asked by a couple of people whether we would talk about foundations. What we've done is we've got a load of the foundations that we like or we use or we've tested, and we're going to talk about them. Do you want to go first?
Yes, I'm gonna talk about the ones that we've both got that we've sort of doubled up. So we've both got NARS Sheer Glow.
I've got Santa Fe.
I've got Mont Blanc Light 2,
which is probably a better colour for me. This is too dark for me, but I wear it in the summer. And the thing I like about this, I used to hate it. When I first bought it, I really hated it, and I thought, what a waste of money. But actually, the more I use it, the more I like it. You can put on quite a sheer amount, get quite good coverage for a little amount of product, and you can work it into the skin really well. So the fact that this is a bit dark for me doesn't really matter because you can work it in so well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. NARS, such lovely consistency.
Very good consistency.
So you can really work with it.
Now Vitalumier Aqua, which is one that I actually recommend to people a lot. I recommend it to people who want good light to medium coverage but don't want to look like they're wearing foundation.
Yeah, I think it's almost too light. It's quite watery, but if you shake it up,
you need to shake it up. It's just very good if you have quite good skin,
but you want a little bit of extra.
You want a little bit of extra, but you work in an office, you don't want to look like you've got a ton on. But I've got a shade too pale. We were just talking about skin tones and colourings and how foundation is so difficult to recommend because it completely depends on whether you have dry skin, oily skin, what finish you want, what look you want, what you want to wear it for, which I think is why if you're into makeup you can just end up with a ridiculous amount of foundations even if you found one that you think is good. They do 9 colours of this, not a huge amount but not bad.
Yeah, again, nice consistency, and it's got an SPF of 15.
Oh, it does, which is helpful, but not enough if you're in the sun. What Chanel one do you have there?
That's also Vitalumier.
Is it? I've never used this one. So this is the Vitalumier, I don't know. Vitalumier Aqua. Yes. And this is the Vitalumier, which came out first.
Yes.
Which has, well, this Aqua implies this is slightly more watery.
Well, it is, and this has got a pump dispenser, so I suppose that's nicer to use. Maybe. So is this going to be slightly fuller coverage? It's yes.
I'm going to put a list of all the stuff we're talking about in the description box below, so if there's something that you missed the name of or we're talking too fast, then have a look below and they'll all be in order. So yeah, this is definitely thicker, more of a full coverage than a Vitalumier Aqua. I don't think I'd get on with that.
You think that would be too creamy for you?
Yeah, I think so. Because creamy, I have quite dry skin. If something's too creamy, then it's almost like my skin absorbs it before I can move it around my face enough.
So
I don't know if that's the scientific stuff that we use in our kit, and we have stuff that we use on ourselves. I'm very specific about what I use in my kit. You're a little bit kit slutty, I've noticed.
I am. There's crossover, which may not be such a good thing.
But if I go and buy something for my kit, I basically buy MAC Face and Body. I've got the Bobbi Brown palette. But Face and Body, I feel like I know where I am with it.
See, I like to test it. I like to test stuff out on people that I'm doing makeup on and on myself. That's why there's so much crossover, because I'm always repacking
stuff out on myself. I think it's because I do a lot of bridal, and you can't really test stuff out on a bride. I mean,
let's talk about Estee Lauder.
Yeah, let's talk about Estee Lauder.
Which I'm a bit annoyed I haven't got my Daywear Tinted Moisturizer and foundation because I've run out of them, but they are my #1. Do you just automatically love them? Yeah, because they smell so nice and they're so good on so many different skin types. They just...
So do you have it for yourself and the kit?
Yes.
And does it have SPF in it?
Yes, it does. And this is like the sort of foundation version, which is double wear, which has also got SPF. Which is,
yeah, a lot of people like the double wear. It's quite good coverage, isn't it?
Very good coverage.
I've tried the concealer. I've got the Estee Lauder EE cream, which when it first came out I was like, this is alphabet gone crazy. I don't need an EE cream, but I love it. I really like it. It's got an SPF of 30 in it,
Beats
which
mine.
is so nice,
Yeah.
because you don't need to worry about, like, 30 is a good SPF. It is very glowy, very light coverage, but it kind of works even though it's a light coverage. So if you want to have a squeeze.
Yes.
What is really annoying about it is they do like 3 colours, 3 or 4 colours. So like there's light, medium and dark. And it's quite expensive, so it's like £35, but basically it's a tinted moisturiser.
Yeah.
Or a colour corrector. It's £35, and so if you wanted to buy 2 colours to mix, you're spending 60 quid. You might as well buy a Chanel foundation.
Yeah.
But I really love it because it just has such a nice glow to it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see on the camera.
Yeah, the Estee Lauder ones, all the Daywear, I
It's just
totally
the finish
agree
is
with you.
really good.
And the glow.
And the
which is
glow,
nice.
and they blend into the
So
skin really
they're
nicely.
the same size, they're just different shaped. Have you got any Bobbi Brown?
No, I've got Bobbi Brown in my kit. I've got their, I'll get it out actually. I've got their big palette,
Yes.
which they say is for makeup artists only, but I don't think they come round and arrest you if
You've got one.
you've got one and you're not a makeup artist. But why would you want it if you're not a makeup artist? Because you shouldn't need this many colours for your face. So they've got the concealers,
Yeah.
and the foundations. And I have this because
It's so easy to travel with. Because it's
so easy to travel with, and you've got everything covered. So this is the Bobbi Brown BB cream.
So this is the cream, yes. Which
SPF
is
35.
really nice. Yeah.
Oh, it is really nice. You see this, if I'm on the constant quest for like the perfect tinted moisturiser, something I can just slap on,
Yeah.
not really think about, rub it in with my hands.
That would be worth a go.
Yeah. Because it's it's creamy enough, but it's blendable enough. My high street thing, which is running out, which is my favourite thing, is the MyFace MyMix. MyFace hasn't been around for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years now.
Is that Superdrug?
It was, no, it was in Boots. I think it was originally the Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury did it as a high street brand, and I think they marketed it wrong. It's got, I mean, MyFace is quite a weird name. It didn't really work.
But the actual formulation
This is
you
the
love.
best, absolutely without a doubt, best high street foundation I've ever used. Perfect. And I would have this in my kit.
Have you compared it to the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow? Or...
No. Because I was in Selfridges and I wanted to try the new Charlotte Tilbury, and they were so rude. I didn't. And I have had really good experiences with some girls there, so I just thought, actually, not going to bother. This is kind of high streety. It is Benefit High Street.
Yes.
I got given this to try by Benefit. It's the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Brightening Makeup, and actually I really like it. It doesn't have quite enough coverage for me, but it is the thing that at the moment I've been going to slap on my face. Got to take the kids to the nursery quick.
Oh, that's a really nice texture.
And Believe in Me Ivory. And that's the thing, it's a pale thing, but it's not cold.
No.
So I'm not going to look like a death mask.
And you can work it in.
And you can work it in, you can put it in with your hands, it works well with a brush. So I really like this, and if I run out I probably will buy it again. It's just nice to have something that you can get on the high street that's going to give you what you need. So, did you ever use this?
Vitalumier.
No, this is Pro Lumiere.
No, I never used this.
They discontinued it.
What did you think of it?
I loved it. Really loved it. It was really good to have in my kit. It was like when you wanted plastic skin. No glow, but it was just when you wanted like perfect skin. So if I was going out to a party, getting all dressed up, this would be it. And they stopped doing it, and I was really gutted, and I know that loads of other people were. And then I got sent this to dry, which is the Dior Star, which people who have watched me will know that I rave about, and it's the closest equivalent, I think. This has got a bit more glow to it, but it's got the same coverage, but it blends in really well. So it's quite a full coverage, but it just blends in really well, so it doesn't look heavy.
And the luminosity.
And it's more luminous.
Because that's the Dior thing. I don't have any Dior...
this is the first I tried.
Foundation or tinted moisturiser, any kind of face products in my kit, but I would like to. Recently, I've been trying,
as you can see, Laura Mercier foundations. And all of them I could give, I don't really care about, except for this one, which I think is like their sheer light. I'll put in the description box. Ivory. Warm Ivory is my colour, and I love it. I'm wearing it today.
It looks nice.
It's a really perfect coverage, medium,
light coverage, but
light, but yeah, but it covers everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, light to medium coverage. You could build it just enough glow that it's natural, but it's not.
Because it looks like your skin.
Yeah.
The best version of your skin.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you want in a foundation.
Exactly. This is the Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint with an SPF 15. This is very nice, but it's a bit too thick, so it doesn't, well, it looks lovely on my hand. For some reason it just doesn't, I need so much of it on my face.
So it sinks in too fast almost.
Yeah, you just can't move it around your face fast enough to get a nice even coverage, and I think it's a real shame. That's
a big thing about foundation. Sometimes you can't quite put your finger on why they don't work for you.
On Leila's skin, come in, I did her makeup just now, and we used the Sisley Phyto Fluid Oil Free foundation. It was the first Sisley product I've used, and I love it. It looks really nice on your skin, but we were saying it would be quite good if you're someone who has oily skin, and quite often you get sold a matte foundation that kind of knocks everything out, which I completely understand. But if you're someone who doesn't want to go down the whole baked highlighty thing, it's quite annoying to have a completely flat finish, and this is really nice because it's not completely flat. I'm really impressed by that. And
well, again, it's probably really expensive. I don't know because I got it free, but it goes to prove that sometimes
it would be something that's worth paying the money on. Well, I feel like you should talk to me about.
Oh yeah, the facelift.
Barbara Daly in general, because you're kind of evangelical about it.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan.
So this is facelift. Is this like a primer? Tinted moisturizer?
Tinted moisturizer.
Very pale. I mean, so very light tint.
But it's got a luminescence.
And this is available in the UK in Tesco's, right?
Yeah, I get it online.
Oh yeah, it's just for Tesco.
I think you have to buy it online. You used to be able to buy it in stores, but not anymore.
I've never seen it. It's great. Every time we speak about stuff, you're like,
know, I just love it so much. I love it because it smells. It's got the smells of grapefruit. It's got this lovely citrusy, fresh, and the luminescence and nice coverage. So it's kind of got.
And does it just even out the skin tone?
Yeah, and
that's kind of what you want some days, isn't it?
So it's making me feel like I've got a bit of moisture in my skin, little bit of colour and coverage, little bit of glow.
We should talk about something I don't like.
You don't like, but I think I have liked it, and I'm going to try it again.
This is the Chantecaille Just Skin Aging Anti-Smog Tinted Moisturizer SPF 15 from Chantecaille, and it is, this colour is in Bliss, and I got colour matched, and she went too pale, and this it doesn't even cover anything.
So it's not doing.
It doesn't do.
You're thoroughly disappointed.
I'm so disappointed because it's £70 or £50, and so I bought this, which is too dark, and I mixed them together, and it's fine. But then together, it has a really lovely glowy finish, and looks great. But this is 30 quid, and this is 50 quid.
I think you brought up something which is interesting about colour matching, because when I think of Chantecaille, I remember I worked at Space NK one Christmas a couple of years ago, and the best thing to do when you're colour matching somebody is to test what you think is the right colour on your skin. Go out of the shop for a couple of hours, get on with what else you're doing, and then come back, or go to another, go to a mirror in another shop or
somewhere
at home,
or take a photo on your phone in the daylight.
Yeah, exactly. Compare it in different light settings, because that's the only way.
And the lighting is it's often
Yeah.
terrible in shops.
Yeah,
Terrible. And so
you've got to.
of course, I mean, I know that that's people's biggest bugbear about foundation. Is
You do
they'll
have to
spend money
work. You've got to make an effort to try and find
the right one.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is going to be a really badly edited video because we keep running out of battery or running out of steam, or and now we've got Jim, who doesn't know that much about foundations, but there was just a couple more that we wanted to talk about. What do you think? What are we going to talk about next, Jim?
Jim would like to talk about Daniel Sandler.
Oh, Jim. This is the Daniel Sandler Mineral Water-Based Foundation and Concealer. I haven't used this. I love all of Daniel's products that I've tried. I really like his brushes, like his watercolour blush, and I'm just trying his new mascara, which I really like. But this has foundation in the bottom, and then you
Flip the lid,
and it's got concealer and a little mirror in the tops. It looks quite a luminous finish, but I guess
it's got a sheen. You know what, it actually reminds me a lot of Hourglass.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've never tried any of their cream products, but it's the sort of
really subtle glow.
Yeah.
So I mean, Daniel Sandler is someone I would definitely recommend checking out his makeup if
you hadn't discovered any
if you haven't discovered him. I think Daniel Sandler and Louise Young are brands that more people should be checking out.
Definitely.
Because they are people who work in the industry who have basically made the makeup that they wish they had in their kit.
That's it.
And so,
that's why we love it so much.
Yeah,
they deliver.
They deliver. They're often, as we were always saying, the formula is important. They've really nailed the formula. And
if you really love your makeup and you know what different brands do, they're two great brands to find out about.
Also, I think Daniel does tester pots. I think you can get samples. I think they cost something, but I think it's like £5.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And so you can get, because I think it's mostly online.
Without committing yourself to buying the whole thing.
Yeah, so you can get a couple of different colours that you think might be right in the foundation and the watercolour blush. Anyway, from me and Leila and Jim and the dogs and everyone else you've seen wandering around. Anyway, the list and the content thing below. We'll try and be less chaotic next time. We would like to do one on, I think we want to talk about concealers.
Yes, we should do one on concealers.
We definitely want to do one on lipsticks. Lipsticks is what we always end up talking about. Even though we both like a nude lip, mostly. But if there is anything that you would want to see us discussing, or you have any questions, then please leave a comment below. Caught at it, Jim.